got a couple of funny videos here. I call them funnies. Some of them are not funnies to you guys, but let me close this. I'll leave that. All right. And for the people that have been asking me, are you gonna DJ anytime soon? The answer is I don't know. I'm not. That's DJing is not something that I'm have in mind. Maybe just here at home. Gotta be taking care of the family. That's why I do miss DJing. I do miss DJing, but at the same time, you know, family and gotta take care of your stuff and yourself, family and yourself first. But here's a little funny of DJs in 2025. This was last year, right? There's a lot of stuff that I saved from last year, so we'll use it for 2026. Let me see if you guys can see it here. Boom. This one's funny. Shout out to Brent Pella Comedy. He uploaded this thing. Oh my bad. Oh, this is hilarious. Should have told me, man. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've been seeing these DJs, man, on the live sets. I guess the game has changed, right? The game has changed. I don't know. Hilarious. Shout out to all the DJs out there, man. Shout out to all the DJs. Man, I got the light coming in. I feel like a vampire. Feels different to be in the studio at this time. But I'm gonna be working something out. Something out with the schedule to bring you guys something. But like I said, man, I'll keep Friday nights. And if you're new to the channel, I am King Activate LA. Welcome to the channel. You know, back in the days, I remember that they had you know, girls had their classic tattoo, the Twitty, the little Mickey Mouse, the rose, and all that. And then they had what they call it. What was it, like? I don't know. I guess every year, every generation has a different like tramp stamp, right? Like a little what was it, like a rainbow in the back, a little butterfly. Let me know in the comment section, in your generation, in your times back in the days, or even now, what do they call? What do you guys call a tramp stamp? What is considered a tramp stamp?
What is a female?
I found this video and it's I'm guessing these people are tattoo artists. It popped up in my feed, and I was like, man, let me share it and chop it up with the family. To you, so we're talking about tramp stamp tattoos, right? But have you ever talked about cheater tattoos? What are the tattoos that let you know that a female is a cheater? You know, female cheater tattoos. So I found this video, and it's shout out to the ladies. Nothing against the ladies, but if you're a cheater, man, no, that's, you know, where's my
that French toast
there
out
you
of
go.
here.
So let's check it out. Let's see what tattoo artists say about what are a female cheater tattoo. And this is from Tat Tales. You can see right here their channel. So go ahead and check them out. But here we go.
Female cheater tattoo.
Any girl who has
What is a female cheater tattoo?
any girl who has a portrait of their dog on them, I just feel like they're only loyal to their dog and nobody else.
Memphis, what is a female cheater tattoo?
Any booty tattoo. Extra credit if it's lips or a Playboy bunny. Honorable mention, spine tattoos. You're teetering, bro. You're teetering.
What is a female cheater?
Wow.
Evil world.
Let's see what else. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know.
Tattoo.
To go off of the male loyalty tattoo, I'm gonna go ahead and say females that have heartless or trust no one tattooed on them, specifically if it's above their eyebrow. She's probably a cheater.
Clementine, what is a female cheater?
Sensation.
That's crazy.
How dare you?
All right, let's go. This is a good video, man. This is a good video.
She's probably a cheater.
Clementine, what is a female cheater tattoo?
Any kind of cherry tattoo. If your girl has a cherry tattoo, you need to go through her phone immediately.
Whoa.
Donnie, what is a female cheater tattoo?
Cherry tattoo. Let's play this. Okay. Any ladies out there with cherry tattoos? They're telling all the secrets now.
She's probably a cheater.
Clementine, what is a female cheater tattoo?
Any kind of cherry tattoo. If your girl has a cherry tattoo, you need to go through her phone immediately. Donnie, what is a female cheater tattoo? Her phone immediately. Girl has a cherry tattoo.
But is that like anywhere, or is it just like a nalga, or
A cheater.
Clementine, what is a female cheater tattoo?
Any kind of cherry tattoo. If your girl has a cherry tattoo, you need to go through her phone immediately.
She said immediately.
Oh, say less.
Honey, what is a female cheater tattoo?
Libra what?
Cheater.
Libra what?
Guys, if you're dating a girl and she's got bows tattooed on the back of her thighs, especially if those bows are stitched skin. Now, I'm not saying she's a cheater, but I'm saying you better stay on your toes. She's going to make you earn it. But if she gets the butterfly tattoo, she's in her redemption arc. Butterflies represent transformation and change. You know, trust is a two-way street. Some of y'all just need to watch where you're going.
What is a female cheater tattoo?
Wow. This is first to me. The cherry tattoos, man. Let me know which one got you. The butterfly, the loyalty, the cherry tattoo, the any tattoo in the booty. Wow. Are they lying? I mean, do you have a cherry tattoo? I mean, it's BS. You're a nice girl. Let me know.
Shit.
Man, this light is. I'm hating it. This light right here. You guys can see it. Wow. Well, we're getting close to the hour. I'm going to play a couple of other videos that I have here. Let me close this one. Which one? Let me close this one. Okay. And let's go. Okay. Let's go on the opposite side. So we're talking about cheater tattoos. Let's talk about, let me see. What is the reason? Is this the reason why marriage fails? Let me see. I still don't know the topic of it. But let me know what you think. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank you for tuning in. We are Activate LA. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And this couple right here, they're going to talk about how they've kept their relationship together. And let's see if they give us the answer to what is the reason, why people are breaking up or getting divorced. So this is the Desirable Truth on YouTube. Shout out to him. Shout out to them. And let me give it a little thumb right here. Let's play it.
How old are you?
35.
36.
I just turned 35 actually.
That's her birthday today. Okay.
How long have you been together?
Since I'm 16, so
20 years.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
20 years?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How do you even keep a relationship together for that long?
I mean,
Consistency, and
The guy's surprised, like, how?
we got to make it happen for us and also for our family.
communication. We have 3 kids together.
You have 3 children?
Yeah.
Yes.
And been married for like 13 years.
Wait, so you're married too?
Yeah.
13 years, man.
They look well taken care of, right? Everybody looks in shape. Guy, she doesn't look that age. They don't.
Married.
Sir.
Did you guys meet in America?
No, friends.
we meet and friends.
But why do you think so many couples struggle to make it work?
That's a good question.
Go ahead.
They quit too easily, I guess. Like they
Yeah.
They don't like to fight.
yeah.
It's
Fight, they mean like, work for it. I mean, I had to stop it there, but in Spanish, then we say tienes que pelear por el amor, right? You got to fight, not like squabble up with people or squabble, get into fights. So I'm gonna, beat that ass, I'm gonna go kick that guy's ass. Comes back, they beat his ass. What would you do that? They do it, because I was trying to fight for their love.
I mean, we got one thing we say: love is bigger than anything, and also you got to, let's say, love is like kind of faith for us.
It's not easy, but you have to work for it.
Yeah.
It's not easy. You have to communicate it a lot.
Yeah.
So what was the hardest challenge that you faced in the last 20 years of being together?
A lot of challenges.
A lot. The distance too.
Long distance.
Long distance, because we have to deal for
2 years.
2 years. I've been in the U.S. and she was back in France, and we found my daughter and her, so that was a challenge.
And there was no infidelity or
Not from
anything
This guy, what kind of question? Hey, but he's there asking the questions, right?
that you faced.
Not from me. No.
Same, man. Same.
I don't. Why?
It's not necessary. It's not important.
How old are you?
35.
Good question, man. Congratulations to them.
And also you got to, let's say, love is like kind of faith for us.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man, and congratulations. Let me hit him with a Don DeMarco. But it's people, like they say, people give up. I feel the same way. I think people give up too soon, real quick. They're very influenced now for like not only social media, but just people out there. They get married, they get divorced right away. They don't want to deal with situations. They don't want to deal with the person, right? With their husband or wife. They just give up. They're like, oh man, and they treat. I think they treat their marriage marriage as in a relationship of a boyfriend girlfriend. And when you get married, it's not. Damn, my throat is killing me. When you get married, man, it's not like boyfriend and girlfriend, man. You are married. It's something, It's it's beyond special. It's forever. So unless you guys, are hurting each other, then don't do that. Then just walk away, leave it alone, and look for a better person. But look for a better person. But let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I mean, do you think people give up too quick? Do you think people give up too soon on their marriage, or do you believe that people try? Let me know. There's why shouldn't let me put one funny right here. And the reason why I'm gonna play this one is because the video, just it's we get so much misinformation nowadays when it comes to videos. I'm not bashing TikTok, but but I would say, we get on TikTok a lot of misinformation. A lot of people on TikTok, anybody can get online and go viral. That's the thing about TikTok, with I would say anyone, a lot of people, I hate it when people say, anyone could go viral on TikTok, just upload a video. It's not that. Still got to work on it, but there's more chances on TikTok to go viral than anywhere else. But there's a lot of misinformation, and with misinformation, you get a lot of people, that could harm themselves by following and doing stuff, that they see on these videos. I saw this video where this person's putting Listerine on their patas and their feet. And I'm like, what kind of madness is this? So I'm like, man, what are they doing? But then I went to the comments, and man, let me tell you, the comments are gold. They're gold. They're gold. But let's watch the video. And it says, just put Listerine on your feet and wait for the morning. So I'm like, okay, let's watch this.
Pour Listerine on your feet and wait. When you discover what it does, you'll want to try it today. A lady from the countryside taught me. After I tried it exactly as she explained, I never stopped doing it. The first thing we'll need is a base. Start by putting in a liter of hot water. Since it's usually quite hot, add another half liter of cold water to reach the ideal temperature for your feet. This tip is simple, totally homemade. Now that the water is at the right temperature, here's the first ingredient. Salt, 2 tablespoons, can be regular table salt. Next, add 2 measures of Listerine. This is essential, but I'm not going to tell you why yet. Just wait a little longer. Now comes the special touch. Olive oil. Add 2 generous tablespoons. Look how dry your feet get. And this is just one example of what happens when we wear flip-flops all day or live barefoot inside the house, something many housewives do without realizing. The problem is that over time, the lack of hydration doesn't just cause crack. It paves the way for hard calluses, painful fissures, and even invisible fungi that hide under the skin.
Anyway, so let's cut the video. Let's go to the gold. Let's go to the comments. I don't know if this works. I don't know what the dilly, but let me put the comments over here, because the comments, they are gold. They are so. So this comment right here says, let's start it up, man. It says, this works. Now my feet don't need the dentist. Checked because out of curiosity. Stayed for the comments. Same here. Then the next one says, after mixing all those ingredients and pouring on those plates, firstly, move the toenails and pop those feet in preheated oven. Roasted them for hours until golden brown. The toenails can be sprinkled back. What the hell? Okay, this guy gave a whole. Says my foot breath has never been so minty. The left one has a date on Saturday. What the hell? It says right here. I also tried brushing my teeth with my foot powder. No longer have athlete's feet. It says kills 99.7% of bacteria and prevents gingivitis. After the foot bath, I also floss between my toes. What the hell? My podiatrist was amazed. He says I no longer need a foot canal. What the foot canal? Thanks to all of you who posted humorous comments. I've been laughing and smiling. Yeah, these comments are crazy. Let's read the last one. It says use the alcohol-free version. You don't want your feet to get drunk. Says, oh my God, the comments had me dying. What the hell? Is this true? It says, try this and 3 of my toes fell off. Oh no, that's not good. It says, after following this video, I no longer smile at people. I kick off of my toes and wave with my beautiful sparkling feet. That's crazy. Yeah, man, this is insane. The things that you find on the internet, right? Just, I know it's kind of gross in the beginning. I apologize, but let me put this back over here. And once again, man, I gotta give my intro. So big shout out to everybody, man. Welcome to my channel. I am King Activate, and I have the sun on my face. I'm doing the show during the day, so trying something new. But anyway, welcome to the channel. I always talk on this channel about scams and all that, possible scams, and
QR code.
I always tell you guys to be careful out there, right? I always tell you guys to be out there. But I want to show this video, of course, to bring awareness to you guys, ladies and gents. And this is about the pictures, man. And this is something that I noticed, and I'm sure many of you guys have noticed too. And it's about your pictures, right? When you take a picture, your picture has all your information. It has all the information, location. It has where it was taking, time, and all that. I was kind of concerned, and never talked about it, not because I didn't care, but because I just kept forgetting. But this video talks about it, about being careful when you upload your pictures. I don't like to post stuff live when I go out to eat. That I don't want people to know my location. I don't want people to know where I frequent. At least I try, and not because I'm hiding anything. It's because I like my privacy and just out of safety too. I know you guys like the show. You guys enjoy the show, and you guys like me, and you guys enjoy, what I bring you guys. But sometimes you get some people that might not like you. Careful. Let's play this video and let's see the reason why you shouldn't post your photos. Okay, so
codes are an example of error correcting codes. You actually can cover up a third of a QR code and it will still work absolutely fine. But I think quite a lot of people often get caught out by this. So the classic one is where people post photos of their boarding passes when going on a trip. Because even when you cover it up with your thumb, because you can recover QR code even when you don't have the complete QR code itself. So there have been instances of people posting their boarding cards being like, oh, look, I'm flying to this place tomorrow. And then other people on the internet managing to go through, logging on to the airline, changing the seat for the individual, maybe cancelling their flight, changing their flight date,
put them in a middle seat.
Put them in a middle seat, exactly. There was one particularly viral case where someone changed a stranger's seat to have them sitting next to the toilet and posted online saying, you showed enough pixels to resurrect Jesus, let alone a QR. QR codes are an example of error correcting codes. You actually can...
So people can change the information on your airplane. So that's really scary, man. That's really, really scary. And I mean, people know, man. Imagine you're boarding, you're going somewhere, you get a seat that you don't like. Then these people probably go and it's really easy, man. Thinking about it, man, you could just go to I don't want to give you guys ideas, but this is like just for educational purposes, right? Maybe people are just like browsing and trying to see where maybe you're going to Australia, right? And you're all like, let me, I got a messed up seat, and this person's like, oh, hold on, I got you, let's go and see whose hashtags. Let's type in the Australia hashtags or the city where you're going to, and then they're seeing the profiles of these people that they're in Australia or traveling, and then they search, they see these people's profiles, and then there you go, they see that profile, that picture with the QR code and all that, and they change the seats. I don't know, man. Just be careful out there. Be very, very careful and be on your P's and Q's. Protect yourself, especially when it comes to online, and hang up on those scammer callers. The sun is right on my face. So I'm gonna have to bounce. I have a last video, another video. I have one video, man, and I was gonna talk about this because I uploaded once again these videos. I was gonna do a episode, and I ended up not being able to. They're gonna be doing some remodeling here at the studio soon, so that's why I haven't been able to fix. There's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna change with the lighting. I've been learning a little bit of studio lighting, so I'm gonna practice that. And but I was gonna do an episode about the Virgen de Guadalupe, which she celebrated on December the 12th. Shout out to Lupes, man. Shout out to Guadalupe. Guadalupe is a name for male and female. So shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to other Lupitas and the Lupes. And but there's a lot of mystery behind the picture of Guadalupe, which this picture was found in the image on a Juan Diego. It's a long story, but short story was Juan Diego was an indito that we'll talk to La Guadalupe, and Guadalupe, the Virgin Guadalupe wanted her temple, but the priest that wouldn't believe Juan Diego because he was an indito. Like, yeah, this virgin, she's the mother of God. She's appearing. She wants this church, and they wouldn't believe him. So what the Virgen de Guadalupe did a miracle and told Juan Diego, bring a piece of fabric, trae una tela and I'll bring some roses in it. And when Juan Diego finished cutting the roses and got the roses for La Virgen, he went to see the Virgen, and then La Virgen, did the miracle. And then when the miracle was that she converted those roses or flowers into an image. So when Juan Diego opened the fabric, the cloth, instead of the roses being there, it was the image of La Virgen de Guadalupe, and that's what you see in that image. So people are saying that it's fake, it's not real, but there's a lot of things, a lot of mysteries about that image. One of them is the in one of her eyes you can see an image, like something, like it's another drawing in her eyes. So it's like, okay, there's no way somebody at that time was able to do that, with that detail. And it's been so many years, but the image is almost intact. By now that image shouldn't be even the colors shouldn't be even looking good. So here, shout out to CA Live, and it says science can't explain this image of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Let's see what they're talking about. Hit the like button.
This single piece of fabric defies all scientific explanation. It's the tilma of Our Lady of Guadalupe, and no one can explain why it still exists today. See, 500 years ago, it was a cloak belonging to Juan Diego, an indigenous Catholic convert in Mexico. The Virgin Mary appeared to him saying she wanted the bishop to construct a church on a hill outside Mexico City. When the bishop asked for a sign, Mary told Juan Diego to gather some flowers in that cloak, or tilma, and bring them to the bishop. But this was December, when nothing is blooming, and the flowers weren't even native to that area. So that should have been a good enough sign. But when Juan Diego opened his tilma, everyone in the room was shocked to see this image of Mary imprinted on the cloak. The rest is history. 9 million people were baptized in Mexico over the next decade. But what's even crazier is the tilma shouldn't exist anymore. Agave fiber normally decays after 15 to 30 years, but it's still in perfect condition today. A NASA scientist examined it with infrared light and found no signs of preservation techniques. The tilma also survived an acid spill that should have dissolved it, and a terrorist bombing that took place directly beneath it. Not only that, but there is no trace of paint or brush strokes making up the image. A Nobel Prize-winning chemist discovered the pigments come from completely unknown material, and the stars on Mary's mantle are arranged exactly as the constellations above Mexico City appeared at that time of year. This is the tip of the iceberg when it comes to freaky forensic facts. There's tons more you can learn online, but this might be the most important detail. Mary appears in the image as a mestiza, a mixed child of Spanish and indigenous parents, and the lowest class of Mexican society. This means Mary chose to appear as a lowly, mixed-race girl in order to unite indigenous Mexicans and Spanish colonials in the worship of her son, Jesus Christ. This single piece of...
That's interesting, right? Interesting. Even though maybe in the past I've had said my thoughts and what I think about it, you know what? I'm gonna have to read more on it and do more study. But you let me know in the comment section, is it a miracle? Is this a miracle or not? You're not buying it. All right, hit the like button. So we are at the end, man. This light is so